Okay, well, let's keep going. In the brief recap of what was last one, we created our JFrame for the Clicker application. This is all we have so far, and yeah, so first thing we want to do is delete this set default close operation. Now, I know we won't be able to X out of our application right now, but we can fix that later on. Put this in, which basically makes our application like have none of that top part, the top bar. So if you notice, it's just a square now. Just right click on it and the icon, you can close it. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is because we're going to create a completely new screen. I'm going to make public void main screen. So we're going to create a main screen, and this is just going to render everything. We did void because we don't want to have a return statement. And we make a buffered image to go with our buffer strategy. Import that. And I'm going to name it main screen and set that equal to null. Oh, okay. So make a try catch statement with main screen equals image.io.read new file res/main screen.png. We're going to actually make that capital S. And what we're going to do here is open up our project, right click on it, make a new folder called res. And this is where we'll have all of our basically images. There it is. Okay, so what we need to do to actually get this to work is create the image file. To do this, I'm just going to use Microsoft Paint because I just quickest thing to use. 1080 by 920 because this is our full screen. And let's find a nice color. I wanted to go with a blue theme, so I found this color to be quite nice. Fill that, and there we have it. That is already the beginning. Now, I'm going to make some text of color white, Calibri, however you say it. 150. Well, this is trial and error. Raise that up. And let's just take it down to 140. No, 120. There we go. That looks good. I like that. Although I kind of want to bring it more to the left a little bit to center. And just fill that white space in. There we go. So save. And oops, no, not my thumbnails. I already have this in there, so we're just gonna name this main screen.png. No. Okay, so basically what that is, I already have a project of this, planning out everything. So I'm actually gonna name it main.png. And just so I don't forget, rename that to main.png. Okay, now let's create our start and exit buttons because we got rid of the exit button. Okay, we will set this color to white and set it to fill a solid color. Or actually, no, we don't want it to fill. Now just make that text. I'll take it down to 72. Okay, we have some extra space over there. I will leave the link in the description for all of this, as in all of these files in case you don't feel like making them by hand. Control Z. What's going on here? Transparent selection. I'm not really going to explain this because it doesn't really go with the coding part of this. Okay. I'll just delete this. Okay. There we go. And I'm just gonna fill all of that. Oops. I want to fill it blue. And get rid of that. Set the size to rather big. There we go. And just copy that. Make it a little bit smaller. Not too much. No. Okay. That's okay. We can't change that. That's fine. I'll just copy all of this. Unselect transparent. I'm not explaining any of this again because this is just the paint function of it. Start and copy this down here and name it exit. Let's just delete all that and fill to blue. Set my color back to white. Exit. Ooh, okay. Center that. Select. Take you over here. No. That's right, transparent selection. No, that's not it. What is it? Oh yeah, okay. We just need to select a little bit. There we are. Okay, now just fill everything in. There we go. So we have a nice looking UI here. Save it and return to this. Now, what we're gonna do is open up Eclipse, bring it to the side, and notice we have main down here. Drag that in, and if you see here, we have it all up here. We have imported it into our project. Now, I'm going to make a variable called public boolean playing. This is basically saying are we playing or not. It's to help render our main screen and game screen. Okay, so in our paint method, we'll do if not playing with the apostrophe, which means not apostrophe, exclamation mark, which basically is saying if you're not playing, if that is false, then do this. So in that case, do that. Main screen G2, save that, and run. And here we are. We have it rendering. Now if we click these, nothing's going to happen because of course we've done nothing with them. Now we're going to do something. Let's go down to our mouse clicked. And first let's check start. Actually no, let's do exit because that'll make our function immediately start working. So for me, the top left of my exit button is 395 and 538 in the location. So I'm going to do if evt.got. Oh, we forgot to change our key event. We got to change that. And mouse event. What I'm doing is making it easier to understand what everything does. Okay, so if evt.get x is greater than, let's see here, where are we again? 395. And just do the same thing for the bottom right of that, except less than, so we have 757. It's greater than, let's see what we were again. 323, no, wrong way. 538, okay. That, where are we? 699. Then, so this is basically saying if on mouse clicked, if your x and y coordinates fit this, then do this. So you're going to say playing equals false, or true, actually. Wait, no, we're not doing playing, sorry. I was thinking it was start button. Put in system dot exit 0. Now save it and see what happens when you run. It X's out. Okay, we already have one button working. Okay, let's get the other one to function. I'm going to comment my code so that I can understand it in the future. Start. Alright. Get x is greater than, and just do the same thing here. 334 and 323. What's our max x coordinate? Is 804 and 483. Then playing equals true. And repaint all of that. So if playing is equal to true, let's add that in. Automatically playing is equal to true. It'll check if it's true. Then we're going to first run a clear rect. 0, comma 0, comma width and height. Let's see if it works. There we go. We have two buttons working. Although, one issue we might have is if we want to X out of our application, we don't have any exit button for that. So I'm just going to quickly do if e dot get key character is equal to e dot vk underscore escape, then if you hit escape, playing equals false. But let's make sure we do and playing equals true. Oops, why did I put that in there? So that we only do it if playing is equal to true. And repaint. So now, there we go. I hit escape and that showed up. So we have something fully functioning here. I'm going to zoom into my code so you can see it properly. This is what it is. I'll slow down a bit now. Okay. So we have our main screen here. Now we're going to create our game screen. Okay. So buffered image, same thing. And I actually already have a file, an image file for this, so that will be in a download in the description. I'll just import this image file. New file res slash game screen dot png g2 dot draw image game screen comma 0 comma 0 comma null. Delete all that. Save. Wait, we need to add our catch. Save. There we go. Now, right now, we need to add in our resource. I can do this by adding in game screen to my resource. Again, all of the image files will be in the description. So, let me full screen this again. If playing, then game screen G2. Okay, start. What happened? Oh no, we messed up. Okay. Res, oh, it's a JPEG. Okay, that should fix it. There we go. So we have this image that I made. You can use your own, of course, but I just quickly put this together. We have factories, companies, CEOs, and we have our index here. We have factories as in a money per second. We have our buttons, acquire, hire CEO. And again, this still works to exit out. Now, we're not going to be adding functionality to those things yet, but we have a basic application working. The last thing we're going to do is set icon image to image io dot, oops, what did I do? Dot read new file res slash icon, I believe I called it. Main. No, not main. Where am I making this? Clicker icon. Okay. Clicker icon.png. Delete one of those. Save. Okay, so now we might be getting an error is because we need to throw an IO exception, which basically says this is allowed. And that should fix it all. There we go. Save that. And we are going to add our, let's see, what are we going to add? Our clicker icon. How could I forget? Copy file. So if you notice, we have everything there. Run the code. Oh no, we have an error. What's this? Aha. We forgot to throw it in main as well, because can't do both. Well, you have to do both actually. And if you notice down here where my mouse is, we officially have our icon. And also, if you put set undecorated to false, we have our icon up there as well. But we're not going to use that. So we have our application fully running. Okay, thanks for watching. Tune in for the next one where we start adding functionality to the game.